Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third. People still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Tice kicks to Matthews. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And great at the time of the 2018 draft. Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And a look at the 2K leaderboard now with the list of centers and power forwards who have been in a great rhythm at the free throw line over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Dwight Powell.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It really does. I mean, defenders have to be a little more cautious than they would be ordinarily. Hack one of these fellas, and they'll cash in.
Porzingis, it's a 2. Powell kicks to Porzingis on the wing. Doncic gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for the man.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
And finished off by Porter.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 29 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Green, the pass to Wood. Porter outside. Porzingis with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 3-point lead.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Porter inside. The wide open look here for Wood. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie John. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 32 points and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, the three-point shooting would...
And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Good on the shot. Gordon's got 14 points.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Gordon. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Porzingis.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Timeout call for the Rockets. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Brooks, the pass to Tice. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Brooks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Matthews with the bounce pass. Houston moving the ball around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 12. Back to Matthews. And another three for Houston.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Doncic passes to Pop. Here's Finney-Smith, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got 9 points here in the second half. Houston's gone 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Offensive rebound. Matthews, no one around him. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And here's Doncic, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Substitution for the Rockets. Josh Christopher.
And here's Matthews for the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Mavericks ahead, up by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter.
Good D, good ball. Understand something, one shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense.
Efficiency, fundamentals, that's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd right there.
Yeah, and there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Porter. Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's Tice, and Tice throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And it's Doncic missing. Rockets trail by 10. Christopher the pass to Porter. Tice with the ball. Martin trying to free himself up. They get the rebound. Here's Christopher. No good on the 3. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
Knocks it loose. Foul against Porter. Lets it go from the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Doncic is such a competent player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Gordon deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis was just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one.